everybody on this again outstanding afternoon here in Thailand. It is really a pleasure to work here. If you ever have the chance, please go to Thailand, because here, no matter what we are doing, it is just a pleasure to work here, to talk with people and to develop all the ideas and even philosophy. There was an interruption. This was also what I was trying to say. Everything works here very well, very fine, and we've been just interrupted with the internet connection. But nevertheless, there are always possibilities to figure things out here in Thailand and make things work. It is really a strange country that really, when you are a person that is taking the time, you will find a way to make things work. And it is so inspiring for me as an artist to be here, because so many things seems to be possible here, because when you are patient and when you take the time, you will find a way, and others will actually help you. In a way, I wished I would found this land early on in my artistic career, because the way it is changing me, it is so beneficial. I hope you have once upon a time made the experience that actually a land or a landscape and people you surrounding can change you in a positive way. Right now we are living perhaps in a time, especially artists, my students and my clients are suffering, because we are under the impression, you just have to turn on the news, that the world is in a way against us. It is turning to a much more darker place that is not beneficial for artistic development. Some artists are inspired actually through this negative part of human development, the evolution we are going through, but for most of us it is a really difficult time, and many artists, especially in Great Britain, that I know are really struggling, and it's not easy for them. This is also one part what I started this live streams, because just to reach out and perhaps inspire and help other artists is giving me a much more better feeling. I have really the feeling that I can do something, that we can develop together. When we all try to help each other, we can develop a much better future. I know this is idealistic, but this is the luxury that I am having, to be idealistic. Many people are not having this luxury, and they must just survive, and it's giving me a good feeling to not only being able to master my life, but also to reach out to others and help others to master their own life. And I think when we together would develop a community in which everyone is reaching out and everyone is wishing the best to the next person, and I mean it in the not only wishing but doing something about this, I think we can all together develop a much more supreme future for art, because art is part of culture, and culture is about a community actually that is working together. And this is giving me a very strong why, because helping each other will contribute to much more value that we can develop, and actually in this way we can all experience much more greater artistic freedom, because by helping each other there is much more possible in a way. But I don't want to go too much to the philosophical stuff or why I'm doing this. I today will take the time actually to inspire you to perhaps make the steps and to be able to dream of a much more supreme future for your art, because I think actually a supreme future for your art comes only, or can come together, when you are focused on an artistic future that seems to be doable for you. This is something that helped me and helped many of my students and clients, and I think many of the outstanding artists, they were driven by an idea that there is greatness for them in the future, and this is always unlocking our potential, because when we are thinking that there is a better future for our art, we are developing a hope, and when there is hope, there is also energy. Nothing, for me it is, I don't know for you, but for me it is always hope that is driving me. When I have the hope that something could actually happen, I am more willing to put more effort into this. And the most outstanding artists also put a lot of effort in their art, in the hope that there is a future for their art. Artists, classical artists, but also modern artists like Van Gogh and Gauguin also always dreamed about a future for their art, and no matter how difficult the circumstances have been, they could unlock all their potentials because there was hope. And I think future today is becoming, especially for artists, all about a smooth path, something that has to be safe and sure for them, and then they are willing to step on the path to a better future for their art. And I think when we can let go of this of this myth that there will be a oh, sorry, got so excited. When we actually can let go of this myth that your future is all about safety and develop a different mindset, we are we are able to unlock much more energy for our artistic approach. For me it was always this way. I was able to unlock all my potentials because I was not hoping for a smooth path or a gift from the universe where everything is set, but I was always thinking about how do I develop a stronger hope, a stronger mindset to expect from the future something. And by expecting something from the future, I also expected more from me. This is a part perhaps that only worked for me, perhaps for you it is different, but you can understand by letting go of this myth of something that will be given to you and exchange it into a path that you are willing to do every day, step by step, with the hope for a better future, will be actually a game changer for you. Today I was also hoping to express to you how important it is to develop this hope for a better future. Let's say an artist like Gauguin, and he actually, like me, was always seeking the tropical, the special, in the hope to develop a better art. And this hope, this expectation to the future, make him even stand to the most difficult times that he experienced on his tropical adventures. And during his time, he developed a strong mindset, or as a plan how he can return from such a tropical place with an art that will have a future, that will be a revolution in Paris. And I think every artist should try to actually take this path through the difficulties, to the jungle he is in, like Gauguin was in a kind of jungle, and to try to find a way out, because outstanding art can only be achieved when we are focusing on a future, when we are focusing actually when we are focusing on a hope that we are having for our art. When you ask yourself, what is your hope as an artist, you are doing actually a great deed to your own progress. Because when you are looking forward to this hope, you are asking yourself, what do you believe to achieve as an artist, and what kind of artist can you become? What is the highest potential you can actually grow into? And when you think about it, when you are able to see me right now with the possibilities of this new media, and you have the time to watch this because you are not bound in a job, you have everything that is needed actually to build a better future for your art. There is a possibility for you. When you have right now the time to listen to me for, I don't know, the next 6 or 10 minutes, you have the time every day, the 6 minutes, to build a better future. It will come down to few factors that perhaps will hold you back to achieve your artistic goals, your artistic future very fast. The most common problems that artists are facing are always the problem with paying clients, someone that is actually supporting you and your progress and your art through paying for your creativity. And the other thing is strong enough vision that can convince others that so they will become clients. And for this there's a solution. I hope I will write down in the description down below or somewhere 2 easy solutions for the 2 points. So when you right now have the time to listen to this and think about what I am saying, you can do it every day, and this time will accumulate over time to a path, to a strategy, how you can achieve a better future for your art. And then you will just have to find the solutions that are necessary to overcome some obstacles. And this is all. But nevertheless, the strategizing, the thinking about a better future is less worth than actually doing something every day for the future of your art. To even when it is first sitting down and thinking about the future of your art, nevertheless it will come a point when you start to executing a kind of plan or a strategy to achieve this future. But the beginning is always about dreaming and hoping. Just take the time and start to think what would be your supreme future for your art. If you had the time 4 years from now and everything would be possible to prepare for it, what would you dare to dream for your future? And all you have to do is develop this one goal, this one hope, this one motivation that will actually drive you. Like Gauguin was driven when he was in a tropical area like this, but it was not such a paradise like Thailand today. It was the Fidjis, and everyone was filled with dangerous creatures, and there were illnesses, and there are problems that he had, money problems, and his survival was not given. But nevertheless, his dream of a supreme future for his art, his hope to revolutionize the art in Paris was giving him the drive to stand through these difficulties, to find the way through the problems and through his very own jungle and come back with this magnificent art. And it's starting all with hope, with dreaming and daring to dream. This is one of the things we can learn actually from Gauguin, to dare to dream big. And when you have once this dream, it is coming all down to breaking this dream down to the necessary steps that must happen before and just executing it day by day. Not hoping, oh, once I will have a bigger studio, then I will. No, not in this way, but in a very profound way to think what is today possible. And when today is just possible for you to listen to this 10 minutes, and after this just think about it for 5 minutes, you're already taking your first step. It might be not a big step, but every journey has to begin somewhere, and this can be also you beginning. And this is a I think, very outstanding beginning. Which journey begins with dreaming? Which journey begins with high hopes? Isn't it magnificent? After this video, you can actually take the time and dare to dream big, like the masters before you. I know it is taking sometimes some bravery, some point that you have to come through, and then you are brave enough to sit down and have all those thoughts, even fantasies. But nevertheless, there will be a time when they are becoming a focused goal, and from this they are developing to clear steps, and your first step could have begun already. It is a decision upon you. Right now what I am telling you are just scattered ideas and my thoughts. In the description down below you will find a link. When you click it, it will lead you to a website where I perhaps have put everything together to much more clear thoughts that will support you with more value and more clarity to achieve your very own artistic future. But nevertheless, I hope just thinking me out loud is giving you some inspiration and is giving you something that will give you a drive to take on the chance to dream big, to set out outstanding goals, or to even think about the future of your art. So I hope this was kind of valuable. I'm doing really my best here with these techniques and the stuff that I'm not really figured out until now. But nevertheless, I hope to see you in the next video, and don't forget, go to the description, click down the link, and there you will find perhaps something that will instantly bring you more value. So I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.